Good morning, Scouts, and here we have the Trebuchet of Doom. And as you can see, it's entirely constructed of pencils and string, some sellotape, quite a lot of sellotape actually, and a bit of old handkerchief that's been turned into the sling which actually carries the payload. Okay, so throughout I've used either a square lashing or a diagonal lashing in order to secure the pencils together. And if anybody needs help with that, perhaps you can let us know, and I'd be very happy to do a little video on how to do simple lashings and how to get them started. Okay, you can see that this is what's called a counterweight trebuchet because it's got a great big weight just here, and this is 6 AA batteries that I've wrapped together, so they really are quite weighty, and they're right on the tip of the pencil that I'm using as a fulcrum. You'll find when you build one of these things that actually getting it to work is great fun and takes quite a lot of patience. There is actually quite an important relationship in terms of lengths. This bit here, from where it pivots to the weight, and this bit here from the pivot all the way up to where the rope to the sling is attached, need to be in a certain ratio. So this long length should be 3.75 times longer than that bit. So it's 1 to 3.75. I confess I haven't measured mine, but I've kind of roughed it out by eye. And the other thing is, if you're going to do it with a sling like this, which is a tricky thing to use, the length of the sling is supposed to be the same length as this long part of the throwing arm. Okay, and you'll see the sling is simply a piece of handkerchief. It's tied at one end and secured to the end of the throwing arm, and at the other end we've got a piece of rope which has got a loop on it, and that loop will attach to this pin at the top here, and the idea is that as the arm goes over, that loop will come off the pin and release our payload onto the unsuspecting castle of Little Snoring.